YouTube, welcome back to my channel, or welcome to my channel if you are new. Today's video I will be teaching you guys the law of attraction, and that's basically where you just know what you want and you attract it into your life whenever you want to. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So I have my handy dandy notes right here where I literally live by these, and this doesn't even have to go for relationships, it could go for anything in your life, but for like my examples, I'm gonna like do examples about relationships. So rule number one is to make sure you are compatible with your partner. So if you want someone and you're like, okay, not like how can I get them, but like you don't want to be the one to chase, okay? You want to attract. So you just make sure you're compatible, okay? If you're trying to attract something in your life or attract someone, make sure that thing or that person is compatible with your lifestyle and compatible with your personality, because that will make a big difference. Rule number two is to always look your best, okay? When things look pretty things will come to them. So you always want to look good, not even for other people but for yourself, because it radiates like positive energy. Like, oh, she cares about herself, she takes pride in like how she looks. Like, it will attract many things to you and it will attract many opportunities, okay? Rule number three is to always listen to your partner and make sure that they're also listening to you, okay? Nothing irritates me more than when I'm out and I'm seeing like a girl talking to her boyfriend and he's like on his phone or not listening. Like, you're gonna listen to what I have to say. Like, mesmerize them, have them in a trance. When you're talking, they're just like, they're listening like this and looking at you. Like, you have to make sure that you're being heard and that you're also listening to them, because when you feel respected, they feel respected, and it just kind of like goes hand in hand. So yeah, make sure you listen more than you talk. 4 is to smile. Like I said, radiate positive energy, okay? You don't want to be negative all the time. That can be ugly, okay? It could be a pretty girl and she's always just mean mugging or looking mean. Like, it just makes her not approachable by anyone or anything. So make sure to smile as much as you can, but also don't smile when you're like, don't fake a smile. Make sure it's genuine, okay? If you're feeling bad, obviously feel bad, but try to always smile when you're like out or whatever. Rule number 5 is to find out what they are passionate about and use that to your advantage. So if someone you like is passionate about something, take that to your advantage, okay? Let's say they're passionate about football. Make sure you learn a thing or two about football. I'm not saying you have to be an expert about it, but you know, try to like know their interests and then like show them your interests, so then you guys can like learn new things about each other, because that'll also make them very much attracted to you. Like, oh, she's not into the same things that I'm into. Like, she's into something different, and it makes you like, you know, special. And it's like, oh, she's different, you know? So know what they're into, learn about it, and then also show them what you're into. Next rule is to leave a little mystery. The less they know, the better. Now, when you first meet someone, you never want to give them all of you, okay? You just want to give them little pieces to hang on to, and then they want more. Always leave them coming back for more. That is literally the point of chasing, okay? When you want something and it's like leaving, but it's like you want to know more about it. So, you know, let them know a little bit about you, but not everything. Next one is to play hard to get, and don't just let them have you whenever they want, okay? So I'm not saying play games. If you're like, if they're texting you and like saying you want to hang out, you want to FaceTime, don't always say you're busy, because sometimes that comes off as like, oh, she doesn't want me. Like, if you're truly not busy, you could be like, okay, but if you do have some things to do, don't answer right away, okay? So let's say you wake up and you want to make yourself breakfast. Like, if you wake up and see a text from them, go make yourself breakfast, go brush your teeth, go take care of you first, and then get back to that message. I'm not saying leave them on deliver for like days, but just like, you know, don't always rush to go to your phone. Like, make sure you have stuff, make sure you take care of you first and then go to that, okay? But like, don't play games, because playing games, it's so immature and it's so childish. But just play a little hard to get, okay? Don't give them all of you. Next rule is eye contact is everything, okay? I personally had to learn this because I don't really like eye contact. It made me very nervous, but I was seeing how freaking powerful that is. Like, if you look someone in their eye and you're like, they see that you're confident and that like they're not getting to you, oh my gosh, that will make them want you even more. It's like, oh, she's about it, she's about the business. So make sure you do eye contact, okay? Really look into their eyes, into their soul, okay? The eyes tell a lot. Next rule is touching them a little goes a long way. So little touch on their shoulder, or like, you know, just somewhere where you're like, oh my gosh, if you're laughing at what they're saying, touch them a little bit. Don't be all like touching them like aggressively, just little taps here and there. And like when you hug, make sure to really give them like an embrace, not no side hug, like embrace them. So like little touches, like make sure it means a lot, and it's like they want more. Like, oh my gosh, I love her hugs, I want her to hug me more. Like leave them wanting more. That is literally the key sentence or the key phrase about this whole video. Leave them wanting more. And the last rule is to be their friends as well as their lovers. So if you do like find someone attractive, make sure you learn a bit about them first. Make sure you guys are like at least like acquaintances. You don't want to jump in and just be like, we're dating now, like come on. Like no, you want to get to know them a little bit first, and then once they like come and like start attracting to you and start coming your way, that's when you can be like, okay, yeah, we can see what happens. Use that, say we can see what happens, because then it's like, oh, I have a chance, and like it's something there. So like don't be the one to force it on them, like, oh my gosh, we're dating now, okay, I don't know you, but we're dating because I find you cute. Like no, just say we can see what happens, and then see what happens. In my next video, I'll be talking about entering your defined femininity, which basically just means being and embracing your womanhood, okay? Even if you're a girl, embracing being a girl and just being feminine. All right, you guys, that's the end of this video. I hope you guys liked it. If you did, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.